That was close.
This is not what we agreed upon.
Agreed on what?
That we're going to start the game at the beginning, not doing the trials.
I promise, once I beat this final trial, we will start a new game.
You better hope we do that, because if not, I'm going to show you why I'm the champion.
Wait, Gordon
Of Gigabash.
Oh, well, letting you know, I'm pretty good playing Gigabash.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Are you playing as a dragon?
No, he's playing as a moth.
X, what did I say about being sarcastic?
The game I'm playing is called Glyde the Dragon, where you play as a dragon who is trying to rescue his kind and stop the corruption.
It's really a fun game. If you like the Legend of Spyro games, you're going to like this one.
I honestly think this game is better than the Legend of Spyro.
Now hold on, the Legend of Spyro games are peak. They are examples of a well-done trilogy of games.
Don't get me wrong, I love the games, but they do have some flaws.
The combat being the main issue.
True, but the story the games told are amazing.
Facts.
I don't know. There's some part of the story I have issue with.
Perhaps in the future, when we do play the Legend games, we can go over the best and worst part of the story.
So what's the reward if you beat this trial?
We don't know. I haven't beaten this trial.
You kind of have to think and find a way to beat your opponent. You can't just fight them mindlessly. The game requires you to think and use the movesets the game gives you.
You have 8 elements: fire, electricity, ice, nature, crystal, earth, water, and wind.
I see that you're combining different movesets.
Yeah, I just hope it's enough to win this trial.
Be careful, them rock dudes aren't easy to beat.
Try to slow him down.
I got a better idea.
Wow, that was pretty cool.
I'm gonna try to use it more often, so that way I'll be prepared for the final wave.
Is it hard?
Yes.
Put it this way, the waves before it are the reason I could never beat this trial. Even when I get to the final wave, it's very hard to beat it.
I hope you've been practicing. Would be a shame if you lose and all of this would be for nothing.
Only if he give up.
Weird the seismic revenge didn't reflect the attacks back to the enemy.
I think it really depends upon how much the enemy would try to hit you.
Oh, that was sick.
They can grow to that size?
No, that's the...
I want that dragon!
Ouch, my ear!
Keep your voice down, Lae'zel. You're gonna make someone deaf.
Yeah, I think my ears are bleeding.
If you guys think that was loud, try being a few inches away from Godzilla when he roars.
I'm sorry, but that's a big dragon. Biggest I've ever seen.
Well, as I was saying before, that is the primordial. There's 8 of them. And I think you know which element the primordials are.
So they are kind of like gods of different elements.
In a way, yes.
So do you guys have dragons in this world?
Yes, actually, we have a 3-headed dragon named King Ghidorah.
There's also different type of Ghidoras.
Where can I find them?
You're better off leaving them alone. We can't control them.
My kind were able to. Your guys' technology aren't that good as ours.
And yet, we beat you like you were an inexperienced fighter.
I'll find a way to have one of my own.
Crap, my element meter is low.
You better get away from that crowd.
Switch to your nature element.
Why? His health bar is good.
I don't want to take any chances, so I'm going to change to my nature element as Mickey suggested. I want to beat this trial, and I'm going to make sure that today is the day I beat it.
Do you want us to leave so you won't be distracted?
No? You guys are fine?
Try to use the stone cleaver to push the enemies away. That seems to do a lot of damage to them.
Good idea. Stone Cleaver may not push all the undead away, but you'll have plenty of time to fight them to refill your meter.
X is giving helpful advice. Are we seeing character development?
Nope, I'm just bored.
And probably trying to gain our trust so he could escape.
I do not like the crossbows.
You mean the weapon the undead is holding?
Yeah, they're not bad when alone, but have more than one, it's kind of hard to beat them.
How hard is it?
You'll see.
You know, despite it being a lava place, it's...
Sorry to interrupt, Mickey, but Yuji is going to need his full focus in this wave.
That's a lot of arrows.
Yuji, use your elemental fury.
Now that is what I call power.
You should see his other elemental furies. They're really cool to look at.
So, Mickey, what were you gonna say?
I was going to say that despite this place being filled with lava and fire, it's actually nice to look at.
Trust me when I say this, but the training area and the world you venture in are very nice.
Too bad that we may not be able to show them. Because someone decided that beating this final trial is more important than showing our audience what the game has to offer.
Look, I promise we will show other parts of the game. I just really want to beat this trial before starting a new game.
You better keep your promise, because if not, I will beat you in Gigabash.
Am I supposed to be scared?
How are they still alive?
Some of these undead are just built different. Ugh, I hate the mages.
You better go ahead and use your elemental fury.
Are they worse than the archers?
Far worse. They're not as bad when you're dealing with 1 or 2, maybe 3, but they are terrible when fighting against 6 of them.
Wave 13.
Really? I thought it was 14.
So this Glyde we're playing as, what is his main element?
Yeah, like what was his first element? And do other dragons wield just as many elements as Glyde does?
I guess it doesn't hurt to spill some little bit of lore.
Glyde was actually born with no element. With hard training, he actually worked and earned each of the elements.
And Glyde is the only dragon to wield more than one element.
I noticed the little wing creature beside Glyde. Who's he?
That's Wing, a dragon spirit.
All dragons have their own spirits. Wing is kind of like a wise teacher helping Glyde along the way.
The best part about Wing is that if you get overwhelmed by the undead, he unleashes the electric shock that send the undead back.
Oh, so he actually helps you out during the game.
He's a huge help. I don't know how many times I got overwhelmed, and Wing came in just in time to help me.
There are times that Wing was a bit late to save us out of trouble. But that, I think, are far and few in between.
That is so satisfying.
Glad to see I'm not the only one who enjoy violence.
There's something wrong with you.
This is coming from a guy who wants to use humans like cattle.
Yeah, you have no room to criticize anyone.
We made some good progress.
I wonder if there will be an endless wave, fighting enemies until you die.
Not a bad idea.
All right, who's next?
Get ready to dodge, now!
Oh,
what
that's
the-
cool.
So cute.
All right, who called them cute?
They are not cute.
Yes, they are.
How?
For one, they look like they could burn you alive. And did you see them how they run? So adorable.
Okay, Lae'zel, if you find them to be so cute, go ahead and pet them.
Don't encourage her. She might actually go and do it.
I would, and I would regret nothing.
Why don't you use that more often?
I, don't know.
Because he keeps using all the other movesets.
That's just... I feel sorry for this dragon. Imagine having to fight against your opponents and they do stuff like that.
Well, like Godzilla, Glyde seemed to be doing good, so there's no reason to feel sorry about it.
Glyde seems to be well trained. I wonder if dragons in this world fight as good as him.
Most likely, yes.
I don't know. If I was born with elemental ability, I probably wouldn't put as much effort like Glyde did when he learned combat.
Gordon, you would have put as much effort as Glyde would. Don't lie.
You're right, I would.
You're doing a lot of running.
It's called staying alive.
Try to use the black hole. Hopefully once they're stuck, you can finish them off by using your fire dive. Their health is low, so it should be enough to finish them off.
No!
Calm down. You still have plenty of health left. It's going to be fine.
I just don't want to lose this match.
Stay calm and think of your next move. Don't be like X and expect your powers to do all the work.
Keep poking the bear.
Don't mind if I do.
All right, I'm stopping this before things gets out of hand.
Nicely done.
Thanks. Now the next part will either be the 2 floating guardians, or more of those undeads. Hopefully. That was not fun.
Please tell me there will be no...
What are those things?
If I remember it right, these are the Guardians. Guarding crystals that spread the corruption.
What's this corruption? Yuji mentioned it when he was talking about the plot of this game.
Judging by the word corruption, it corrupt things. It sounds like this corruption is some kind of force.
And can be stopped since these things are supposed to protect it.
All will be revealed once we do a proper playthrough. We are going to do a series out of this.
Weird that we're not going to do a Godzilla gameplay series, but I'm not complaining. The less I see Godzilla, the happier I am.
Gordon and I have more interest in playing this Glyde game.
But we might play Gigabash. That's if we don't have any more time to play the story, which I began to think we won't be able to.
We will get to the story, I promise.
Sure you will. Now let's see if you can get past this. This is one of the waves that always got you killed.
I can see why. One down, one more to go.
That was actually a lot easier than before.
Oh no, not those things.
Wave 20.
Almost there. Good move on getting rid of the swordsman.
Thanks. This was the wave that always kept me back. If I remember it right, the swordsmen were always the ones who got me killed. Yes, got him!
Good job. Now get ready. Use all the skills that you've learned.
Use your elemental fury!
Now get far away from that mage.
Oh, that was close!
That's brutal.
Do not let the bubbles hit you.
What happens if they do?
It'll slow them down, which gives the enemies a chance to finish them off.
This is as bad as Godzilla destroying a city.
I'm trying to focus here. Good thing the mage lost interest.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a bug or you got enough distance that the mage lost interest.
Your fury meter is filled up.
Time to use it.
The rock monster is still alive.
I gave it away.
Yes!
There's only one enemy left.
Oh boy.
You got this.
I believe in you.
I hope you fail.
If I do, it won't be as bad as yours.
I hate you.
Yuji, how about you use the water shield, so that way you won't be taking any damage?
Good idea. Why didn't I think of that?
Because you like to use the same old movesets. Now change to your earth element and get in there and fight.
All right, today's the day I beat this trial.
Could have put more emotions to that.
You're too far away. You need to get close enough where it'll actually break his shield.
Oh, the shield is down.
Good job!
Now hit him with everything you got.
No, he touched the ground.
Oh, direct hit!
Get some good distance away from the mage.
Missed opportunity to reflect that.
I think it's a right move. He needs to get his health bar back up so that way he won't go down quicker.
He's just floating there, menacingly.
You got this. The fact you've made it this far shows that you are a decent fighter. Now show that mage who's the better warrior.
I'm sorry, decent.
You could use some improvements.
No! I thought he was going to use his laser beam!
I was hoping he would finish you off.
I hate to say it, but I don't think Yuji will win this match.
You just watch, I'm going to win it!
You were saying?
No!
Calm down, it's just a game. Look on the bright side, you were able to beat the waves you've always struggled with.
And with more training, you'll be able to beat it in no time.
You're right. Sorry about that scream.
Do we have enough time to play the story?
We've been recording for nearly an hour.
Yuji, you know what that means, right?
Before we play Gigabash, I want to show parts of the training room.
Oh, I love the music!
This place has some cool areas to explore. Couple of things to do.
We'll be leaving a link to this game in the description below. The creator of this game is working on the full game, so we'll leave a link to his Patreon as well.
They also have an official Discord server too, so we'll leave a link to that as well.
Hit that subscribe button if you want me to be free.
Like the video if you want me to beat up X.
So, how are we going to end this video?
So here's why I think Godzilla Raids Again is a masterpiece.
Quick, end the video!